Suppose you have a vector from A to B, but you also wanted a vector in the same direction as AB, but with some prescribed length. What do? Well, you have to start out by finding the actual vector A to B, which is always you do terminal minus initial. So in our case, B is the terminal, A is the initial, so you subtract, and that gives you 1 minus 3, which is negative 2, 5 minus negative 1, which is 6. You should write it in angle brackets to say it's a vector. Then it's hard to go from here to directly to this. It's good to have this intermediary step, which is to first find a unit vector in the same direction. How do you make any vector as a unit vector? Well, you take that vector and divide it by its size. Then the size, if this had the size of 5, then dividing by 5 will make it size 1. So that's the idea. It's not, the size is not 5, it's actually more involved. It's square root of negative 2 squared plus 6 squared, and then that's negative 2 comma 6 over square root of 40, which is, well, if you have anything, you divide individual ones by this. So that's what you do. And if you want, so this is a unit vector, okay? This is a unit vector, it's size 1 vector. So this is a vector of length 1. Its magnitude is 1. So if I wanted a vector that's length 12, all you have to do now is to multiply by 12, and the answer to C would be 12 times negative 2 over square root of 40, 6 over square root of 40, which is negative 24 over square root of 40, comma 6, no, 6 times 12 is 72, 72 over square root of 40. Okay, so depending on your question, some of them would just need a calculator to give you the approximate value for these, or if the question wants exact value, you can multiply square root of 40 top and bottom to rationalize the denominator, or actually 4 comes out as 2, right? So square root of 40 is same thing as 2 times square root of 10, so you first change this and then you multiply square root of 10 top and bottom, and the result will be something like this: 12 square root of 10 over 10, comma 36 square root of 10 over 10. Oh, and then you can further simplify by dividing by 2. Both are even numbers, so you can divide top and bottom by 2. So it's negative 6 radical 10 over 5 and 18 radical 10 over 5. Okay, so that would be what you write if the question was asking for an exact value.